Welcome back. So we have seen the VA, whatever the command mode, operations, commands, and EX mode. So we have seen all the modes of the VA, and then uh, yeah. So whatever the searches, replacement, and all that we have seen, and we also seen whatever the size of file. Now let us check on the slides whether we have missed anything or we need to cover some more things. Okay, so let us start. So whatever this is the unit file, whatever out of the unit 20 units. So don't worry about number of units. The each unit is not more than 1 hour or 60 say 65 70 minutes. So okay, so let us check this editor VI. So introduction, and then graphic editor Vim, and then modes and commands in the command mode, whatever like text sets and replacement. So these were the contents. Okay, so now whatever like graphical editors, text only editors. So we know like no gedit and all, you can just experiment. That is like your notepad, and if you have Emacs and Xemacs, you can experiment even in edit also. So not all will come by default. Actually, you need to install the packages. If something like, let us assume in our case Emacs, let us check. So I don't think it is there actually. So this program will not be there. You need to install the packages. Okay, so we'll see how to install the packages and all in the upcoming units. Okay, so now okay, gedit, we know that one we will able to see, but I hope you remember that whenever you go to the console, you cannot open the graphic text editors actually. So if assume that GUI is not there in the Linux, so if you have to work in a Linux where there is no GUI, because Linux is you can work with GUI, without GUI, not like any Windows operating system. So like you need to have only the GUI actually. So in Windows you have only the GUI, but Linux is not like that. You can have command line, and you can have the GUI also. So both the things actually. Okay, so text only editors. Nano is also, few people will use Nano also. So you can explore on that Nano editor. Okay, that is by default actually. Okay, so this one, this is VA editor is basically designed for Unix OS, and is designed originally by Bill Joy. So you can see here his picture, and designed in C programming. Yeah, so you know like most of the things, like even Python is also developed in the C programming, even C++, and Linux operating system. So this is a fundamental language where most of the programming language have been invented. Okay, so now let us go to this. We'll see whether we have covered entire thing. Okay, so text mode is available in all Unix systems created before. Okay, so that is the thing. Like even the mouse has there. This particular VA is there. That's what, if you see this one in VA, you will not have the text selection and all that particular thing, because this VA is older than the mouse invention, and difficult to learn for beginners used to graphic text editors. So you are used to graphical text editors, maybe little difficult, but not that difficult. So if you just go through this, you will be easily able to understand. But having said that, you need to have more practice to be like no get convenient in that. Otherwise, you need to check. Okay, what is this, like that. Okay, so very productive for power users. Okay, so often cannot be replaced to edit files in system administration or embedded system when you have a text console. Okay, so if you have only in the text like no Linux or Unix only in the like command line without the graphics, then this will be like no you need to use actually. So though VI is extremely powerful, main 30 commands are easy to learn and sufficient for 95% of the everyone needs. So mostly that will be enough actually. Okay, so whatever we have seen, that are more than enough. So you can if you want, you can go to this Vim editor. So and then like no we can check actually. So I will go to this. You can say Vim tutor. Okay, then it will give you entire information. Okay, so 970 lines. Okay, so you can just say whatever the control F for the next page and all, control B for the previous page. What we have seen in the VI, same thing applies here also. So a very big thing. If you still want to see, yes, you can see 100% if you want to know, but that is not needed actually. So now let us go back to our slide. Okay, so you know that one Vim editor, you can see. Okay, so like using the VI editor, so we say VI. and then we know that one ARI to enter edit mode. Also wo actually. Okay, so by default you will be in what is known as command mode. So we have seen that one. So like wo also, and W to save the file, quit to quit actually. So if you want to check the contents, you can say just cat. We'll see more about cat in the upcoming units actually. So cat is displaying the file, but you have more than that actually, which we will see. So as of now, cat means it will display the file without you going to the VI inside actually. So you can just say cat that file, then that will it will display actually. So like that. Okay, so let us test. I hope everyone knows this cat, but you have more than this. What we need to see. So, but like now, as of now, we'll see only this portion. Okay. So now VI improved. Same thing. Like what is the difference actually? VI improved thing. You can say with Vim also. So if I say whatever the Vim, okay. So yeah, generally Vim will not be there. You need to install on that actually. So like sometimes color code also will be there. Okay, so it depends on the configuration in Linux to Linux system. Okay, so now implements lot of features available in modern editors: syntax highlighting, command history, help, unlimited undo, much more. So that's what the Vim improved actually. And like cool feature example, can directly open compressed text files actually. So this is a beautiful feature. Like now, if you have the that zipped file also, text file, you can even view actually. So this we will see with the sample programs in the upcoming units. Basically archive and compressing that particular unit, that we will see. And comes with GTK graphical interface, GVim. Okay, so like now that particular one, it will come with whatever the GVim. Okay, I'm not sure whether it is there. I don't think it is there in my system. Okay, so you need to install actually. Okay, so now let us go back to that. Okay, so now like you need to install on that. So if you want whatever the gvim, okay, so you can see here whatever these particular things, commands, whatever the moving the cursors which we have seen. So like caret symbol, dollar, g and all. Okay, so and then we have seen whatever the copying, pasting, y this one, and replace, and cw. Okay, so you can a few more you can experiment. Yes, signed capital C. You're not seeing, but you can experiment actually. And then we have seen X, DW, DD. Okay, so capital D you can delete from the current cursor to the end of the line actually, remainder of the line. Okay, so you can experiment on that. Dot we have seen, and this we have seen. And almost all commands is like no, you can perform that operation actually. So I want to delete two lines means 2dd, like that actually. So search, this one we have seen, forward search and backward search. N is for next thing, capital N is for previous one. So it is not added in this slide, but you can add. And replacing string we have seen, NP means line numbers actually, this one. So 1 comma dollar or 20 comma 30, like that we have seen. S is substitution, and string one, what you want to be like no, what is the search string, what is the replacement string. And global, you know the difference of global actually. Global means it will replace all the occurrences. Without the global, it will only replace the first occurrence actually. So you should be remembering that. 1 comma dollar is that line number, and you want only particular one line actually. Assume that you only have one line, then you can say colon that line number. So I want to only modify the line 20, you say colon 20. If you are in 50 some other line actually, but if you are in the same line and you want to replace in the same line, no need to give anything actually, that we have seen. So you are in the same line, just say colon, then substitute this string actually. So if you are in the current line, if you are in one line, and if you want to edit, so assume that you are in line 10, you want to like replace only in the line 20, then you can say colon 20, then space, then yes, and then str1 comma str2, this global. Okay, so once you can also do the replacement string with this particular one. So next occurrence, and then dot. So you know that one dot is repeat the last performed operation. Okay, so you can also repeat the same replacing string with n9 dot, but it will be, if you have 3-4 replacements, it is fine. But if you have plenty of hundreds of replacements, that is not advisable. Okay, so this better to do with replace thing. Okay, so this is now the fifth one. whatever like redraw the screen, you can experiment. Join. I want to let us assume I want to join two lines. Then you can do this one. Actually, you should be there, and you just press capital J. Then it will join two lines actually. So this we have not seen. This you can experiment. Capital Z Z. It will save current file, and then WQ and all whatever WQ it is not there. You can just check on that actually. Okay. So now I think this is when we like no when I edited this in Windows, but when I've seen in the Linux, it has some issue in this. And one more thing, one observation is like now colon WQ people will press even though they have not saved the file actually, but it is not advisable. So if you are not saving the file, don't use W. If you are saving the file, then only you use W actually. So if you are just saving, quit without saving, then colon Q exclamatory. You have not modified anything, just say colon Q. Don't say colon WQ. Okay, so that is generally like now you will be habituated with WQ and all. So better, that is not a good thing. Okay, so better only do whatever you require. Okay, so this is whatever we have seen in this particular like no in this particular unit actually. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this session, and we have like now I will try to cover what is the maximum best needed for you people. So please practice on that, search more on the web, and if you have any questions you can just put your comment. If anything I can try to answer. Okay, then see you in the next unit and the next video. Have a nice day. See you in the next video. So thanks for listening. Bye for now. Bye.